From the very dawn of flight, there were visionaries who realized the promise and the possibilities that came with linking air power to sea power. The marriage of flight to fleet transformed the United States Navy. The history of that transformation is celebrated at the National Museum of Naval Aviation, located at the Pensacola Naval Air Station on Florida's northwest Gulf Coast. NAS Pensacola was the country's first naval air station. It was established in 1914. The museum came in 1963. It had a modest beginning, starting out in an 8,500 square foot wooden World War II era hangar with just 8 planes. Today, the museum covers 291,000 square feet, with scores of vintage air and spacecraft as well as interactive exhibits and flight simulators. There's also an IMAX theater. Initially, the museum was created to instill in naval flight cadets a sense of history and pride in their elite service. Today, the mission has broadened to include educating the public about the role naval aviation plays in national defense. The museum has become a major tourist attraction in Florida. It's operated by the Naval Aviation Museum Foundation, which also handles fundraising. A large part of the staff is made up of dedicated and highly knowledgeable volunteers who greet visitors at the entrance hall by the large bronze sculpture called the Spirit of Naval Aviation and lead guided tours throughout the day. The museum is open to the public from 9 to 5 daily. All that's required for limited access to the base is a photo ID. The visitor's pass allows you to go to the museum as well as the lighthouse, Fort Barrancas, and the National Cemetery. There's no charge to tour the museum, but there is for the IMAX and the flight simulators. The museum has a research library, a large gift shop, and a restaurant which itself has historic significance. It was once the Officers Club at the old Subic Bay Naval Base in the Philippines. The Blue Angel atrium is impressive. Suspended high above are 4 A-4 Skyhawks in a diamond formation. The planes were flown by the precision flying team, the Blue Angels, in air shows from 1974 through 1986. Before that, these planes flew actual combat missions in Vietnam. The museum celebrates naval aviation from the earliest days of flight up to today's unmanned drones. It does a great job of explaining the role the Navy plays in time of war and peace, and the role it's played in the space program. The National Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida is a national treasure. To learn more about the museum, visit the museum's website at navalaviationmuseum.org.